What if I told you there was a player who dominated the game for 2 decades, scored more points than anyone in history until recently, and perfected an unguardable move that left defenders helpless? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is more than an NBA legend. He's a cultural icon, a master of the game, and a symbol of intelligence, discipline, and longevity. But what made him so dominant for so long? And what were the three habits that helped him achieve GOAT level success? Stick around because his journey is one of discipline, skill, and an unstoppable will to win. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was born Ferdinand Louis Alcindor Jr. in 1947 in New York City. From an early age, he was different, literally. By the time he was 14, he was already 6 feet 8 inches, towering over his competition. But it wasn't just his height that set him apart. It was his work ethic, intelligence, and hunger for greatness. In high school, Kareem dominated, leading Power Memorial Academy to 3 straight championships and earning the nickname the Tower from Power. Then came college, and that's where things got serious. Under legendary coach John Wooden, Kareem became the most dominant college player in history, while at UCLA, 3-time NCAA champion, 3-time National Player of the Year, an incredible 88-2 record in college. He was so unstoppable that the NCAA banned dunking. Yes, they literally changed the rules because of him. But Kareem didn't complain. He adapted. He developed the most unstoppable move in basketball history, the Skyhook. With one simple, elegant, and deadly shot, Kareem created a weapon that no one could block. And by 1969, he was ready for the next level. The Milwaukee Bucks drafted Kareem number first overall in 1969, and he immediately changed the franchise. Rookie year, 28.8 points per game, 14.5 rebounds per game, MVP in his second season, and NBA champion by his third. His dominance was undeniable, but Milwaukee wasn't the right place for a superstar of his magnitude. By 1975, he was headed to the bright lights of Los Angeles, where his legend would reach even greater heights. When Kareem arrived in LA, the Lakers weren't Showtime yet, but he would help build that dynasty. Teaming up with Magic Johnson in 1979, the Lakers became basketball's greatest spectacle. Fast breaks, flashy passes, and Kareem's unstoppable skyhook anchoring it all. 5 NBA championships with the Lakers, 6 MVPs, most in NBA history, all-time leading scorer for nearly 40 years, 38,387 points. His consistency was mind-blowing. He dominated well into his late 30s, proving that skill and intelligence outlast pure athleticism. But how did he stay so dominant for 20 years? 1. Mastering an unstoppable skill, the skyhook. Kareem wasn't just tall, he was technically perfect. The skyhook wasn't just a move, it was a work of art. It was impossible to block, deadly from anywhere in the paint, and consistently reliable for 20 years. While others relied on flash, Kareem relied on perfection. He practiced the skyhook relentlessly, making it the most effective weapon in basketball history. Second, discipline and longevity. Kareem was ahead of his time when it came to taking care of his body. Healthy eating before it was trendy. Yoga and meditation for flexibility and mental clarity, and consistent training to stay in peak condition. While other players burned out, Kareem evolved, playing at a high level into his 40s. His discipline allowed him to outlast entire generations of players. 3. Intelligence and adaptability. Kareem wasn't just a dominant athlete. He was one of the most intellectual players ever. Aside from his social activism, he's also an author and writer on race, politics, and culture, and an influential voice beyond basketball. His intelligence wasn't just for books. It helped him on the court too. He understood defenses, adapted to different teammates, and found ways to evolve even as his athleticism declined. Kareem didn't just play the game, he mastered it. By the time he retired in 1989, Kareem had 6 NBA championships, 6 MVPs, 38,387 points, and a 20-year career filled with dominance. But his impact goes beyond basketball. His fight for racial equality, his intellectual contributions, and his commitment to mentoring the next generation make him one of the most influential athletes ever. Even today, when people debate the GOAT, Kareem's name is always in the conversation. Kareem's story isn't just about basketball, it's about mastery, discipline, and using your platform for something greater. Here's what we can learn from his legendary career. 1. Master your craft. Develop a skill so elite that no one can stop you. The skyhook equals unstoppable. 2. Longevity wins. Success isn't just about talent, it's about taking care of your mind and body. 3. Think bigger than yourself. Greatness isn't just about what you achieve, but how you inspire others. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's dominance, intelligence, and longevity set him apart from every other big man in history. He didn't just change basketball, he changed the way athletes approach their careers. His influence is still felt today. His lessons still apply, and his greatness will never fade. What do you think was Kareem's most unstoppable quality? Let us know in the comments.